really opposite. One is I want to direct a movie. That's something that I'm trying to do this year, and I'm really that's a big passion. And the second one is I want to start a children's home, and I want to take in a lot of special interest children. I want to have a multiracial grouping of children. I want to have children that are going to, I want to have children with special needs and special problems, and that's something that I want to do before I die. That's something that will take up a big part of my later life.
All growing up together.
You know, like my mother said, she said, aren't you ever going to settle down? And I figure that when I'm, like, she has said it in all of my decades, and I feel like 50, 60, I'll settle down and do that. Well, no, 50's coming soon. 60, 70.
She's never settled down.
No, my mother's never settled down either. She wants me to settle down and marry a rich man.
You're rich yourself.
Yes, I know, but my mother comes from that time of, you know, Cher, you should marry a rich man and he could take care of you. You know. So
she's from another planet.
She's from another generation.
Sure, absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, Cher, I was complimenting you on your business ability, but your choice of movies really been terrific over the years. And it seems to me like when you came back to New York and you did the Broadway show, that kind of started a whole new acting phase.
It was, you know, it was, yeah.
Good
New
for
York
you.
is very lucky for me.
Yep. Yep, and here it is, come back to the Five and Dime, Jimmy Dean. And then, of course, I mean, just...
And I got Silkwood from that play. They couldn't find my character, and they came in on a Wednesday matinee, and they were just writing the character out of Silkwood. And they came in and saw me, and I got the play.
New York's been lucky for me, too.
Yeah.
A lot of times you have to come back to New York to find yourself all over again. But look at the movies. These are special movies that you'll always remember. Now, there was a terrific scene right there. Mask.
And that's where your tenderness towards the
That's how I found craniofacial.
Variety Club does an awful lot of work with craniofacial kids.
All right, what else we have?
Moonstruck.
Oh, Moonstruck, of course, and there's Vincent Gardenia, who we just lost. That was the Academy Award.
Yeah.
Major thrill in the life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just totally... It's unbelievable.
Remember Danny Aiello came on the show and he was telling us about filming it, as he was filming it, and you and he were in, what was it, the Brooklyn Tunnel?
And I almost killed him.
Yes, that's right.
But I didn't really almost kill him. He's such a wimp sometimes. He's such a baby.
Well, tell me.
That was on TV. I saw it the other night.
The other night.
It was a much better movie than I thought.
On TV?
Well, yeah.
You know, you appreciate it the second time you see it, right?
Is that when you and Michelle began your great friendship?
Yes.
Was that 10 years ago?
Well, no, it wasn't 10 years ago.
No.
I said in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't remember when it was. It was a little while
But
ago
that's
now.
some cast when you think about it, right? Susan Sarandon,
and Johnny,
you, Michelle, and
Jack.
And Jack.
Yeah.
Jack.
How did Jack?
Little Johnny.
Yeah. Is that what you call him?
Yeah, little Johnny.
I wonder why she calls him
I don't
Little
want to
Johnny.
know why.
No, because I think that's what his mom, that's what his family called him when he was young.
Oh,
you
yeah?
know?
Little Johnny?
Yeah, little Johnny used to sit. His mom owned a hairdressing place in their house, and he said he just loved women from that time on.
That'll do it.
Yeah. Would you consider him to be a sexy guy?
It's really difficult for me because he's the coolest man I know as far as loving women, and he was so great to us. The women had a really hard time on that, and there's something sexy about him, just his personality.
Yeah, I would think so.
Who is the male sex symbol to you? And Reed, just calm down. I mean, you have fantasies too, right? Like everybody else.
Sure, you're a human being. Go ahead. Don't be afraid.
Right? You know, I actually think your wife is cooler than you. I saw you guys on TV, and I thought, God, Regis's wife is very cool.
She really is.
She's all right.
You're lucky. I think you're lucky to have her.
I am lucky. I'm a lucky guy. I'm glad to hear you say that.
You've got two women that are very cool.
I've got two of the coolest women around. One's
And
a
we
little
remind him
hot.
of that all the time.
You need them to bail you out a lot.
But really, Cher, give us one guy. I mean,
like some guy that I really think is great.
Yeah.
There's a guy, the guy on Northern Exposure.
the doctor.
Oh, no, the DJ.
The DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people like him.
Does he know you feel this way about him?
Well, no, but I mean, You said someone that you just think is really cool. There are other people. Daniel Day-Lewis, I think, is so
and lots of Mohicans. I just saw that.
Who else? Is there anybody else? There's not very many. Not very many.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. But the ones that are there are really there.
And so are you, kiddo. Now, look, let's conclude this by taking a look at the second half of our videotape. This is where we work with the exercise bands.
You're always working, aren't you? This is kind of boring for me, and you want to talk about it. Okay.
You're nice enough to come here, and so we're going to show the second half of this tape right here. And we'll take a look at it right now.
This has powder on it, so that's what's getting all over you.
This is the tape they'll be working with.
Yeah, and what's interesting, this does have powder on it, so if you have these, don't think they're dirty. They're just supposed to keep your hands from sliding off.
She's doing some deep knee bends with those right now, but that's for the... So it's for every part of your body then, right? Not just for the upper body.
Yeah, you can do anything with this.
Love that tattoo, Cher. Turns me on.
Which one?
The long one. What is it, a charm bracelet?
This one, yeah.
Cher, your body's really changed over the years, so has it? You're much more muscular now than you were when you originally did the Sonny and Cher show.
I was really skinny when I did the Sonny and Cher.
And you didn't work at that then, did you?
No.
That was your natural physiology.
Yeah, it was hard for me to eat. You know, it's like when you're doing an hour, when you're dancing constantly and stuff like that, it's just, we work pretty much from morning until night.
Yeah.
Well, Cher, we want to thank you so much for coming by.
I'm glad you're exercising and you're not eating fat, and you can't have that.
That's right.
Cheese on the pizza.
That's right. No more pizza. Thanks, sweetheart. Thanks so much. Good luck to you, okay?
So great to meet you.
All right.
Thanks so much.
Cher, everybody, and we'll be right back.